Well, I know I ain't your free bird, and I ain't no simple man. Oh, I'm just another person with a song stuck in my head. Oh, I'm just another idiot with nothing new to say. And I'm hoping that don't matter and you'll like me anyway. Cause I'm trying just to carve a little niche, but I'm up against a big wall, man, and it won't budge an inch. So I'm looking for an answer buried deep within my mind, and every time I find it, it just moves right to the side.
Hidden Gems is a film by me, Mario.
There we go.
Okay. Oh, hey, check it out.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Ha! What's going on, everybody? This is Hidden Jams. I'm Andy Soroka, and we are hanging out in New Hartford, New York, and we are hanging with Anthony Consiglio, and we are going to hear his song, All Along. All right, guys, I hope you dig it.
What you're dreaming of, is it sad and true? Is it really there? Is it from above? When you said you love me too, you know what you speak of. Time will ask you, if the love you feel is true, or is it a fable made to make another fool? Would you like to see you're sorry for breaking another heart? Or can you even feel all the pain you suffered all along? You had me running through a dream all along. Nothing was as it seemed. Was I wrong to trust you with my heart all along? I will see you up all with your lights, shine the light of love while hiding the shadows in your eyes. Was there a time you told the truth? Was your story clear? But when the past caught to you, make sure that you were not near. All along, you had me running through a dream all along. Heaven was as it seemed. Was I wrong? Trust you with my heart all along.
Oh, hi. How about that song, huh? Now it's time to play a little game.
What's going on, guys? We are back with Anthony Consiglio. I hope you guys enjoyed that song. I know I certainly did. But now it's time to play a little Jenga, and we'll see where this goes, my friend.
All right.
All right, dude, you're up first. This is always my favorite part.
Do you listen to the radio?
Nice, do you?
I do.
Yeah?
I tend to prefer satellite radio, honestly.
Yeah.
Just, I'm a big Deadhead, so
Yeah.
the Grateful Dead station.
There are some good satellite radio stations. I've actually lately been listening to local radio. There's this like local radio station out of Clinton that has some oddball programs, but they play all this like world music, and I've just been really digging that vibe lately. So not a lot of people listen to radio anymore, so that's cool. Excellent. All right, that one goes back on top, and now it is my turn. All right, let me grab this one that you got loose here. All right, my friend. What is the funniest album title you ever heard? Can you think of any? It's hard to think of one on the fly.
Oh, yeah, that's tough. Real album?
Yeah. Or an imaginary one. You know, whatever.
Well, I'd go with probably Eczema, or however it's pronounced, by the Dead.
Oh, yeah. What it's I don't
know the actual pronunciation.
Yeah.
It's a bunch of random
I've
numbers.
heard it before, but yeah, it's like oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, that's a wild one.
Yeah.
Beastie Boys had a great one with that album, One Fierce Beer Coaster.
Okay.
Or not Beastie Boys, oh my god. Bloodhound Gang. The Bloodhound Gang. That was my bad. Alright, duder.
Alright. Let's see what we got.
Nice. You're just finding the good ones.
Metallica or AC/DC?
Nice. Tough choice.
It is. I would probably have to go with Metallica.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, what era Metallica?
The Black Album, definitely. That was, when I really got into them. And
Yeah.
I definitely like some of their later stuff still, but nothing really quite resonated the same way as the Black Album.
Yeah. So. Oh, and Master of Puppets, man. Oh, man. I had Master of Puppets on cassette tape.
Oh, that's a throwback.
I was not allowed to have it, though. I had to hide it.
Oh, I remember those days.
I used to hide a lot of music from my folks. I know they're watching this now. What was your favorite concert you ever been to?
Favorite concert I've ever been to?
What sticks out to your mind?
Well, there's a few that
Excellent.
stuck out. I saw Roger Waters do The Wall.
Nice.
And that was definitely memorable.
Yeah.
Just getting to see the level of production that went into it, and there's not quite anything else like it.
I can't imagine.
Where
was that?
I actually saw it in Buffalo on the first tour that he did in the U.S., and then I saw him again on the second tour that he did in Albany.
Oh, hell yeah.
So I ended up catching it a couple of times, and so I got to see how they changed the show a little bit from one tour to the next, which was very little, but it definitely was, having seen it both times, you could definitely see.
A couple differences in there. I like that. That's cool.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Excellent. Any others coming to your mind?
Yeah, the only music festival that I've ever been to, large-scale music festival I've been to, was All Good in 2012.
Nice.
And so that was actually my first time seeing the Allman Brothers. They were headlining that year.
Hell yeah.
But I mean, the whole lineup, right when we got there, you had Bob Weir with Bruce Hornsby and Redford Marsalis opening as a trio. Phil and Friends played right afterwards.
Oh, hell yeah.
And just the whole lineup through the whole weekend, and I mean, being my first festival experience, and just some of the people that I met there, they were a little bit more experienced, and they kind of told me how you can make or break your festival experience depending on who you're with.
Yep.
and I've seen, some of the characters that are out on the scene, and even at that festival, but the guys that we wound up with, we actually became pretty close.
Awesome.
And,
still talk to those dudes and everything?
Once in a while, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, they're out in Colorado, and I've been trying to make plans to go visit them and just trying to work my way.
Colorado is so beautiful.
That's what I keep hearing.
Oh, man,
And I've got family out there, too, so I'm just waiting for the right time.
Nice.
Stars align a little bit and work my way out west.
Excellent. Yeah, I lived out there for 2 years. Oh, it's your turn.
Is it?
Yeah. I thought it was mine. Yeah, Colorado is so nice.
What is your favorite song to play?
Nice. This is a good one.
That is a heavy question.
Yeah.
Oh man, I mean, there's a lot that come to mind.
Yeah.
And I don't know that there's ever going to be one answer to that question. I think it'll change in time.
It absolutely will. What's your favorite song you've been playing recently?
Recently would be "Tears in Heaven" by Eric Clapton.
Nice.
That's a style that I'm trying to develop more into a little bit, and it seemed like a good one to try to cut my teeth with. And
Nice.
I still don't have it quite there yet, but just
Any of Clapton's stuff is real tough, and it's one of those. He's one of those musicians that you can mimic him, but to get the subtleties that he put through those notes, that stuff is tough.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So excellent.
All right, so I'm putting this back, right?
That one's on top. Oh, nice. Leaving the spot in the middle. I like your style.
I'll do what I can.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. That one didn't want to give out. Okay. Do you have any special talents that are non-musical?
Special talents, non-musical. I have a basic proficiency with nunchucks.
Nice. Hell yeah.
Can't do very much, but I can swing them around a little bit.
All right.
Know enough to be dangerous.
I've seen some Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle stuff around, and I'll tell you, I'm a big fan. So is Michelangelo? Was he one of your faves?
I mean, all the Turtles were my faves. I have to say Donatello was probably the number one for me.
I'm Donatello. I feel like most people is Donatello. He was the breakaway turtle.
Well, that's it. And everyone can find someone to identify with, right?
Yeah, absolutely. It's hard to get on Raphael's hard-headed trip that he's always on. And
well, I can definitely relate to his temper a little bit sometimes, but thankfully that's few and far between those moments.
Yeah. Excellent. All right, my friend, you are up. Already started out with a tough board.
Yeah, I don't know where we're gonna go here.
Can't go the top three.
Oh, this is tough.
We got it. You got it. We just got to get a little weight back on that side.
What's the first thing you notice about a musician?
Nice.
Probably stage presence.
Yeah.
Just, how they present themselves on stage. How the stage is built is definitely something just in general when I go to a show. Everyone's got its own art form, right?
Yeah.
So everyone's got their own approach to it and their own methodology, figure out, where things go, and just everything's got its place for a reason.
Yeah.
And I always love just trying to analyze, figure out what that reason is.
Nice.
And,
that's a really cool view. I've never actually thought of that. Looking at the way the stage is set up in every venue and how musicians go about tackling that. Because you're right. Sometimes the stage setup changes some aspects of the performance, or it can lead to other aspects of it. So that's pretty unique. I like that answer a lot. Yeah.
Have you seen Humphreys McGee at all?
I've never seen them live. I've seen so many videos of them, and I've listened to them for years, but it's one band that I've actually never caught live.
Right. Well, I've seen them a few times. They're actually one of my favorites to go see
live
right now. And the first time I saw them, it was I think it was Star Wars weekend. It was May the 4th or one of those weekends.
Yeah.
So saw them playing, and I'm watching the stage, checking everything out, and I see under the organ on stage right, I'm looking and see a figure of Jabba the Hutt sitting there under, and I'm just staring at that, and I'm right in front of it the whole night, so I just see it as they're playing, and I'm just getting into the music and just wondering about this Jabba the Hutt thing. Like, is that something they're actually into, or is it just because it's the night?
Yeah.
The movie came out. So I've seen them a few times since then, and that's always there.
Really?
So just noticing little things like that and realizing, like, okay, Joel Cummins is a Star Wars fan.
Yeah.
And,
that's cool.
Yeah, and I've thought about, once I start to expand my stages a little bit more, sneaking a little, put a Darth Vader figure somewhere, maybe.
Oh, dude, I like that a lot, yeah. Or is it some turtle stuff?
Stuff, just anything for a little personal flair.
Yeah.
Because, everyone's there to hear music. Everyone knows you're a musician. You can put whatever band stickers down that you want, but just show some other dimensions of, who you are, what makes you you.
I really like that. That's a solid answer, my friend.
Alright, so put this guy back. Where should I put him?
Yeah, it's up to you. But yeah, that looked like a good spot. Let's
Yeah.
get a little of this top area going here. Have you ever played your instrument in the bathroom?
I have several times.
Nice.
Not actually in my own bathroom.
Okay.
We used to play. So I was in the orchestra in high school.
Yeah.
And we had, all the Christmas shows, whatever holiday shows we were playing, and there was a group of us that would get together before every performance, and we'd set up in the bathroom and just play through some of our set. I mean, the acoustics in there were so great, it was a great way to warm up. People got a little pre-show entertainment.
I love
everybody
it.
wins.
I love it. That is great. That is a good one, man. Very cool.
Yeah. Definitely, I had a few pre-shows over there.
Yeah. Oh, that's great. Your turn, my friend. Woo!
How do you like your eggs?
Nice. Very important question. Very, very important question.
So, I've been doing something strange when I make eggs lately.
Okay.
Have you ever seen the show Weeds?
No, I don't think I have.
Yeah, well, it's not like a particular show that I watch that deeply at all, but there was one thing that really stuck with me from the show when I was watching it, and it was a character that made pizza eggs, he called them.
Okay.
And so you just take some pizza that you've got left over from whatever kind of pizza, the more toppings on it, the better, right? Chop it up, warm it up, scramble up some eggs, throw them in there, toss it all together, and you got some pizza eggs.
Wow.
Yeah, the full course meal.
I've never had pizza eggs. Someone at home make some pizza eggs. Drop a thing in the comment. Let us know how they were. Because pizza eggs, that sounds pretty good. Unfortunately, I'm lactose intolerant, so
Oh, man.
yeah, I don't know if I'll ever have pizza eggs, but that sounds really good.
Yeah, it's definitely got its moments.
Yeah. Ooh, we got it.
Oh, man.
We got it. Oh, here we go. You just gotta tap it out. Oh, I love this question. What was the first and last concert you've been to?
First and last.
Yeah.
First concert that I've ever been to was The Dead
Nice.
at Vernon Downs.
How old were you?
I was 11 years old.
Nice.
12 years old. Sorry.
Yeah, what a
It was
hell of an
01.
experience.
Yeah, it was definitely an experience.
Yeah.
Definitely helped shape my musical venture from there.
Yeah.
So that was pretty cool. And then, they played, there were a bunch of bands playing there that day. I saw Willie Nelson play. Mo was there playing.
Oh, dude, Mo.
There was a bunch of acts.
Yeah.
And actually, Mo was the last show that I've been to.
Oh, did you go? You went to the New Year's run?
I did.
Nice.
Yeah.
Did you go to both nights?
I did.
Awesome. That's super cool. For those of you who don't know, this is probably coming out way later, but Mo just did 2 nights at the Stanley Theater in Utica, and it was, I didn't go, but I've heard so many awesome things. I heard it was a hell of a time, and
It was.
watched a couple videos from it. It looked like a great night.
Yeah, they were definitely firing, on all cylinders. And
Nice.
I actually haven't seen them that often.
Yeah.
They're one of those bands that I've always kind of been aware of in the scene peripherally, being into that music. But
Oh man, you go to see Mo live. They got some awesome cuts. I was I same way. I was never too into them, and I'd always heard of them. My buddy dragged me to Motown, and I was a believer after that.
Rest is history.
Yeah. Excellent.
Very cool.
All right, my friend.
All right.
Now it's getting tough.
This is. You need some strategy here now, huh?
I think we got it though. Oh, nice. That one looks ripe for the taking. That's all right. There you go.
All right.
All right.
What's your favorite breed of dog?
Nice.
I would have to say a pit terrier.
Okay.
Yeah.
Excellent. I'm a golden retriever man myself.
Okay.
My father always loved golden retrievers. Grew up with them. My folks have the world's doofiest golden retriever right now. So.
Very cool. Yeah, all dogs are great.
Oh yeah. I never thought that I would be a cat dude.
Mm-hmm.
I was actually really, really against it. We just recently got a cat, and I am just so in love with her. It's unreal. It's unreal. Here's a really good question. This is kind of a deep one. What do you think the future of music is?
Oh wow.
Yeah. What do you think is the future of music?
Wow, that is a deep one.
Yeah.
Well, I guess
Where are we going with
My
this
first-
ship?
Well, my first reaction to that question is, if you want to know where you're going, it pays to know where you've been.
Nice.
Right? And just looking at music and what it's meant to us as a species in general, right? You know, it's the only cultural constant across all civilizations that we've ever seen. You know, other than the basic needs. You know, people eat, drink, and play music, and that's life. And you know, it's interesting to see how region has shaped that over the years too. You know, I mean, there's a whole field studying that. And so to think of where we are now and what role technology has played in the way things have changed, you know, it really makes me wonder what people could have accomplished in the past with that technology, just seeing what they've done already.
Absolutely, you know?
Yeah. But it's encouraging to think that, you know, that level of talent is still in the world somewhere, right? And now that talent
more so than ever. I mean, now it's like it's so easy for us to transfer that talent.
Right.
And, you know, you look at YouTube with, like, you know, the amount of tutorial videos and like technique videos are out there, you know, like we are transferring this knowledge like much quicker than we used to, which is you know, gonna just keep ping-ponging this thing back.
Exactly. And that's exactly what it is too, is being able to transfer that knowledge, you know. And I mean, just what it takes to attain that knowledge, and think, like, you know, I could sit down, take a week, 2 weeks to learn a song, whatever method I use to learn it. And then I can come to you and show you how to play it out and play it right in front of you, and maybe you just learned it with me there in an hour even, you know. And just being able to accelerate that level of ability and knowledge, and to think of the potential that we've got when working together, and how that can really, you know, it's really just about propelling each other forward, right? I mean, that's even bigger than music, I guess. I kind of think that's just the whole point of life, is to just help each other through it.
No, but I mean, these things, you know, you were speaking earlier about, I think that this was off camera, we were talking about how music is all around us, how music is light, it's mathematics, it's, you know, it's not just a rock band, you know, like music is science, you know, like there's a science to it, you know, there's a way that it all works, and the way that we respond to it, and so I absolutely think that goes, you know, hand in hand with what you're saying. And
yeah, and just to think, you know, having the technology now, being able to analyze it, and our understanding even of physics or whatever else as it is now, you know, thinking about how it's just the potential that we have in front of us. And, you know, for a perfect example, I saw the Mickey Hart Band play, okay? And so he was talking during his show about some of the experimentation that he had done, where he set up radio telescopes, was absorbing starlight, absorbing the light of the sun, absorbing whatever celestial body he could find. And then he would take that light data, the wavelengths, whatever else, frequencies, and translate it into sound waves. So he was literally absorbing starlight and playing it back to us. Like, this is the sound of the sun you're hearing now. You know, and that's out there, so if anyone's curious about checking that out, you know, you can definitely find that.
That's super cool.
And that's what it is, you know. I mean, light waves and sound waves and everything else, they're all just different frequencies that are out there, you know, and then it's something about us when it interacts with us, we perceive it as light or sound, or, you know, something in our minds turns it into music even. We know the difference between my voice speaking, or something clattering onto the floor, or a violin being bowed, or whatever else, you know. There's something that helps us distinguish that, even though at the end of the day they're all just waves bouncing around somewhere. So you know, I guess bringing it back, sorry for the tangent, but
this is great.
You know, bringing it back, so the future of everything, just to think, you know, I mean, like you said, there's resources available, YouTube videos, there's everything. People are able to accelerate their skill in such a way that I think there's potential to reach levels that maybe weren't attainable in past musicians' lifetimes.
And you know, I love to think about the instruments that we haven't even invented as a species yet. You know, like the modern ways that we are going to go about playing music is going to change. And you know, I'm in my 30s now, and we're gonna see those changes in the next 20 years. You know, I think that I think guitars and basses and drums and all that stuff is gonna be around, but I still think there's gonna be some things that we don't even know about yet, and there's gonna be types of sounds that we can't even imagine. So
exactly,
that's great. That was very thoughtful, my friend.
Thank you.
Okay, you're up. This is a tough board.
It's getting tougher too.
Yeah.
I kind of want to try and sneak one of these out, but I feel like that might just
One of the
Take it all down.
that bottom middle might be ripe. Oh, there we go. Create another one chain now.
I'm trying not to, but I don't know where else to go.
No, you got it. Nice.
All right. Oh no.
I love the sound of that already. What do we got?
Make up a rap name in 5 seconds.
What do you got?
Tony Baloney and he ain't no phony.
Yeah, Tony Baloney. He ain't no phony. Love it. You know, we ask the deep questions
Well,
here.
that's it. It's all about balance.
All right, I'm gonna take this one. Trumpet or saxophone?
I think it would depend on the moment, but I would probably go saxophone about
Nice.
85% of the time.
Nice. I've made this joke every time that block has been pulled, but I'm gonna make it again. If I was ever good at saxophone and I had a saxophone band, I would call it Sexual Innuendo. Someone out there, please start that band.
I'm looking forward to hearing it.
Or Sexual Tension. Anyway.
Nice. Oh man, I don't even know where to start now.
Yeah, it's tough. Ooh. All right, brought it back.
Oh shit.
It's this link right here. This one looks like it might be a little loose.
See, now this is where those one pieces come in. Get you now.
Yeah, they're haunting you now.
We might be going down here. I don't know.
Nah, you got it.
That's a loose one.
This one isn't loose? Another one above it.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, there we go.
Talk about your favorite instrument.
Nice. Now that could either, whatever you want. Is it one that you own or one that maybe you just love?
Well, I guess. So I guess my favorite instrument in general, in all of music, I think would have to be the organ in rock music.
Yeah, dude.
Just hearing a B3 wailing away on some blues and just, there's something about it.
I got a guitar pedal that's a C9 mimicker, and oh man, I love playing with that thing. Sometimes we'll be playing and I'll kick that pedal on and people turn their heads like, who got the keyboard up there,
Right? Yeah, we may have to speak about that afterwards.
Yeah, it's a fun pedal.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
Nice. Organ, yeah, man. Do you play the piano at all?
I do.
Nice.
Yeah. It's not my most proficient instrument, we'll
Yeah.
say, but it's definitely one that I've been working on developing more.
Excellent.
And,
What was the first instrument you started on?
my first instrument, other than the obligatory year on the recorder? in
Nice.
third
Yeah,
grade,
yeah.
I started learning music on the cello originally.
Oh wow, nice.
Yeah, I started right in 4th grade, played the orchestra right through school,
Excellent.
played in college a little bit, and then it was kind of in college where I decided to switch gears a little bit and transfer some of that knowledge over, pick up the guitar. From the guitar, started learning the piano, and that's kind of where I'm at right now.
Excellent. Very, very cool, my friend. All right, now putting this one back on is going to be...
Yeah, this is going to be a challenge here.
I've seen it go down when people are putting them back on, so it's...
Well, this is where we separate the men from the boys here.
I think you got it. He's got it. Oh, you got it.
All right.
Nailed it. There we go. Work towards myself. There we go. What's your favorite cartoon show?
My favorite cartoon show. Oh, that's another tough one. There's definitely a few coming to mind. I guess it would depend on the distinction, too. There's, if we're talking American cartoons in general, I definitely would have to go with something like some early SpongeBob SquarePants.
Nice.
Like season 1 through 3 or
Yeah.
so. but I'm into a few of the more mainstream anime
Okay.
series out there too. So something like Full Metal Alchemist would probably be my favorite.
Oh,
if we
nice.
venture into that realm, which
Yeah.
it's a little bit heavier than some of the other animation we've got in America, but just the stories that are told there.
Nice.
There's just something about a good story that can really absorb you. And,
Oh yeah.
you know.
For me is DuckTales, man.
Oh, that's a classic.
Just
It's a
love
classic,
DuckTales.
and we've got it all available now with Disney Plus.
I've got it all on DVD. I've had it for years.
Very
So
cool.
yeah, I've got Darkwing Duck, and
You're right.
I collect old cartoon
That's
DVDs, and
That's
yeah,
awesome.
I've got a lot of those old ones.
I think that's a lost treasure too, even especially in this day and age of going back to the whole technology changing the future thing. But just we can stream everything now.
Oh, yeah.
That's the future, and
Yeah.
But
If you're that type of stuff, if you're not in with it, like you're about to get bowled over, because like that's where this is going.
Yeah. But it's definitely there's going back to that balance thing. You know,
Yeah.
just having the physical medium too. Having something physically there. If we lose an internet connection, everything's gone.
Yeah, absolutely.
So.
Then what do we do? Then you guys can't watch Hidden Gems.
Exactly.
No.
I hope you downloaded it ahead of time.
Yeah. All right, my friend. You got this.
All right, this is getting intense now.
I wasn't sure I was gonna walk away with the.
Is this one okay?
Oh yeah. Yeah, because
that's
now
not okay.
this counts as a row now. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, so in 3.
Yeah. There's got to be a loose one up there. Ooh, nice. That one looks like she'll come. Only can use one hand though. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know about this one.
That one looks like it wants to come.
Oh.
Oh, that is it. Awesome, Anthony, dude. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Anything you want to give a shout out? Anything specific you want to say?
No, just I want to say thank you for having me on. Definitely,
absolutely,
it's amazing just being part of a local scene with so much passion and drive and talent that's out there. You know, and it's definitely been a very formative experience for me. As a person. I've learned a lot and met people I wouldn't have met otherwise without music.
Oh, music can open so many doors, man.
Yeah, the doors that it has opened and can continue to, and just, I think that's anything in general, right? You find a passion, you pursue it, you do what you love, and you're going to find other people out there doing it, and that's, kind of the name of the game, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm actually coming off of hiatus right now from playing out too.
Nice.
So took a few months off to kind of focus on, some songwriting.
Sometimes you need that. Sometimes you really need that.
It was definitely nice to recalibrate a little bit,
Yeah.
and now starting a new year, definitely feeling recharged, feeling, that there's possibilities out there. I've got a few cool projects that are in the works right now, some
Excellent.
collaborations with a few other musicians, another band that's in the process of being formed, and
Nice.
I'm still playing on my own too, so
Excellent.
yeah, definitely looking forward to getting back out there and seeing everybody, and
Awesome.
glad to be here.
Excellent.
Glad to be part of it all.
Anthony Consiglio is the dude. You guys are going to find links to all his music. Make sure you check it out. Make sure you guys follow it. Check out local music. Support your scene. This has been Hidden Jams. Thank you guys so much. Check in with you next week. Later. Fade out. Fade out. Fade out.
It takes a lot of courage to get through the hard times. Takes a lot of practice to sharpen out blurred lines. Takes a lot of things that you'll never say, but for all the words that make it, they will carry their weight. It takes a lot of moments that you need to make right. It takes a lot of long days, a whole lot of long nights. Takes a lot of dreams that you'll never see, but for all the dreams that take, you'll find the one that you need.
Wow, that show was bananas! Woo! Yeah!